teachers for coming over, my fellow principals, and to all our dear parents and guardians. Salam kaayo sa inyong pagtambong karong first ever nato nga virtual meeting. This is for you, parents and guardians. We are so grateful for allowing your son or daughter to be with us in spite of the pandemic. University of Cebu opened its doors to learners in 1964. Of course, our existence for 56 years already is guided by our vision. It is our vision in the University of Cebu. Slide please. So we are visioning to have a democratized quality education. And we would like to be the visionary and industry leader. We're going to give hope and transform lives. And to achieve our vision, the University of Cebu offers affordable quality education responsive to the demands of local as well as international communities. And we are committed to serve as an active catalyst in providing efficient and effective delivery of educational services and to pursue excellence in instruction, research, and community service towards social and economic development as well as environmental sustainability. The third one is to acquire, disseminate, and utilize appropriate technology to enhance the university's educational services. And finally, to foster an organizational culture that nurtures employee productivity and engagement. Based on our institutional vision mission, we have also our very own vision mission in the basic education department, wherein we going to develop lifelong learners and stewards of God's creation, committed citizens of the nation and of the world. And to achieve this, we are going to offer quality preschool. Grade school is grades 1 to 6, junior high school, grades 7 to 10, and senior high school, that's grades 11 and 12. These are the services in an enabling and supportive learning environment. Now, this school year 2020 and 2021, we are implementing something new to almost us. That's the new normal. From the traditional classroom teaching and learning course regarding students, we are going to shift
Lubat
to
sa inyo.
online classes.
Si
This
Bini,
is
si
not
Binti.
easy
Kuan pag ito gani.
for us, especially sa ato mga parents. I'm also a parent, mother of 5 kids. Pinanadali kay nakahuman na sila sa eskwela. I have all issues. So, speaking of
Ay man.
Anak yung screen na. Kanang si Andy.
The online instructional delivery mode for this school year is using a combination of delivering the class contents, the activities, interactions, and assessments in a synchronous and
Puro
Hindi
na
asynchronous
ka
lang.
magpang good morning o
way.
nagbubuan.
So every course or subject shall be preferably to be carried out at least 20% synchronous and 80% asynchronous activities. The total required class hours in a
Kami mo
semester
itutubag si Alex.
every term. So speaking of
Asa man diha wala man.
synchronous and asynchronous, nagpapareha na ni sa atong term karon nga kana bitaw sakit, positive, negative, or say tawag ana nilang symptomatic or asymptomatic. So when I say online learning, this refers to no face-to-face interaction between the teachers and the students. Because according to our president, Turkey, face-to-face if there's no vaccine. Nakapit na daw. And of course, in an online learning, we are going to use gadgets. These gadgets, there are two. Do you have cell phones? Your answer is yes. If you have desktop computer, laptop, tablet, or iPad, so you can do go into online. And of course, the school will provide online teaching and online offline learning materials with the help of learning management systems. Okay? So this as our LMS. Of course, University of Cebu is in charge of developing the curriculum. Now, there are two ways of how we are going to deliver the instructions to your children. It can be in a synchronous way, meaning that any activity that is scheduled to happen at exact time in a virtual place, of course, it has been announced by the school. So when I say virtual place, the place is anywhere, not in school. And the students will have, and the teachers will meet virtually all together, synchronous. Kay dungan silang tanan. Naa ang teacher, naa ang mga students. Especially
Nay
some topics or
ibintoy.
issues are done online.
Pin.
Example for
Dali ko.
this is using the Zoom.
Kaon.
Yes, we are meeting in one
Sige,
place
tigduwa.
but in
Hoy,
different locations. I am here in
dali ba?
Iloilo. Some of you
Oo.
are coming from
Ako
places
na
or
ingon ani oh.
backgrounds.
Dili ko.
I
Ay ko
from
nang duwa gid dali
Negros,
dayo dire.
Norte. Naasay from
Likod
Masbate.
na to.
I from the southern part of Cebu.
Tanawa niya ni ha.
But we are here in just one place in the Zoom room. While when I say asynchronous, it refers to any activity and or independent work designed by still medyo a lot bigger as compared to online. So if on the price of books ranging from 350, 550, kana lang na average, 350 minimum, 550 maximum, ang average ana is 450 multiplied by 8 books, textbooks. So that will give us a total of 3,600. For TVL Market, there are 9 subjects. If there are 9,
Mag-ice naman
so
noon nagbuntag
multiply
sayo niyo.
450 by 9 subjects. The total is 4,050 pesos. Whereas, dito sa online, it's cheaper. So, in the offline learning, kinaamatay course, subject outline, naapatay textbook. So, you parents or guardians, would you want to sa school to pick up the materials and submit this also to the school. So, when I schedule ni Ani, every first Friday in the morning. And for the afternoon session, buntag, ay sa buntag magta, ang hapon, para sa sila sa hapon. Ah, in our good case sa MNDC, we are full morning session. So, morning session gali, first Friday morning, first Friday afternoon for the afternoon session. Dili pwede ang estudyante to sa school to pick up these materials. Ano? It's not allowed. Kay mga minors pa man ilabang sa 21, I suppose. So, 21 up to 59. Pwede ra makagawas. So, if ang imong age, wala na mabelong ana mo pocket, stay at home. Just like me. Doon sa balay. At home. And, of course, medyo hassle yun on the part of the parents or guardian. Why? Bayad pa ka, adto pa ka sa school, you get the materials, the subject outline, the textbook, and then igugman pa sa bata, adto pa sa nimo on the next month. So, medyo hassle. Ha? So, offline or online? So, kini ato rong unahanak kayo, mga dear parents and guardians. Now, if we go on an online access, so what is our physical environment? Of course, we students are not going to school. No? So, wala yung classroom. What is your classroom in your home? Ang estudyante adto ra sa balay. So, kita mga parents, what are we going to do? Create a learning space at home wherein your students or your sons or daughters can stay. And the space should be away from noisy or noisy activity at the time of his access. And everything that your open, you still not home, and if there are cases ang teacher manghatag og something nga importante and you would like to take down notes, kinahanglan gyapon tag open paper or so that you can take down notes also. Now, aside from the physical environment, we have also things that we are going to prepare, parents. Sa kailangan na to i-prepare, parents. May makakuan sa virtual mo, sige lang tag-istorya, patay makita, dilibriya sa klase, inside the classroom, ay atong estudyante, na di mamina, we can hold attention, pero virtual gali, we're facing our computer, our laptop, our gadgets. So, as I have said kaganiya, kung mingat online or virtual, learners shall engage in synchronous. So, itong synchronous, meet sila all together. Ang teacher o ang mga students. But it also allows flexibility in the learner's participation, reasonable difficulties in real-time engagement. So, pananglitan, mahinay ang atong internet connection. So, may atong buhaton, para sa data, flexible lang to. And that can also be achieved kung naatay good internet management system. And the teachers also available online in case the student needs guidance. Pwede silang mag-text, pwede silang mag-video conference, or pwede silang mag-email. Na, ang pinakanindot dyan, sa LMS nato, pwede diya ang iban in environment. So we have to keep learning going amid the challenges. So, kita mga parents, unsa may atong role? Whether the role of the parents in this new normal Zoom environment. Of course, we need your cooperation and support. Dili dito po kayo mga eskwelahan mo, bahala dito siya dito sa eskwelahan. No, this time, we need your support. Pangaraman sila sa balay, so that means, kita sila ninyo, start by September 1 up to the last term of the first semester, kinahanglan the student is there. Teachers are also required to complete all the assignments and to actively participate in class discussions, whether it is done online or offline. Dili pwede nga kung parents or guardian mo'y mabuhat para sa ilangan. May assignment, may activity, mo-assist lang mo, but it's not you. Ang mga bata yun ang mo. So that is with regards to their attendance. Every time na naa sila gitrabaho, activity, at of course, we are going to have assessment. Ato silang i-test, ato silang i-assess how they are performing. Of course, sa perform nila na una man tay gibasihan siya. It is based on the Ed Order number 8, series of 2015. This is with regards to its policy, guidelines, and also assessment K to 12 basic education curriculum. So there are three components of how we are going to grade person. These three are the written work. So written, ilagay na isa pa. Performance task. You will notice that the biggest percentage for the subjects refer to our slide 50%, 45%, 40%, 60%. So din ang pinakadako na percentage. Because matindak ni ang percentage sa performance. Because they or we would like to know their skills. Ang ilang nababuhay, how they are going to apply what they have learned. So, mana performance task. And another component is the quarterly assessment. In our school, we call this first quarter exam, first mastery one. So, mana quarterly assessment. Now, take a look at the second column, the core subjects. Say core subjects. These are the subjects: English, Filipino, science, social sciences, written work 25%, performance task 50%, and 25% QA or quarterly assessment. A total of 100%. The academic track, other subjects you have written down, and we have also the work immersion, research, and in the case of maritime, we have work immersion. Of course, we call that as nasa sila research. So you have there the breakdown 35, 40, 25%. Then for the technical or TVL, every time. So we have 20%, 60%. So imagine na ha, 60%. Not kayo ni. Because this is technical, skills. And 20% for quarterly assessments. That is how we are going to grade students. And sunod kita sa like to know which the student subject. So the subject teacher, had a good look at the assessment examination. So we're going to utilize the different methods. Measure differences that are provided by partner, provider of a learning management system, is the kind of university. And for the schedule of the assessments, we have also incorporated that in a couple of activities. Don't you worry, bisag gagmay kaayo ng atong activities niya, this will be sent to you through your email or through the LMS. Tagaan mo copy ani so that you will be guided. Say, activities nga ato or tapuno sa eskwela. Now, since we are giving these quizzes and examinations at the end of the semester, we are going to recognize the performance of
Adto
your
sila.
exam.
Ay, pwede record ka man ni KB. Amo
We
lang
are
tanaw
going
niya
to
ba.
have this excellence achievement. So, mga parents, we aim for
Ako ka.
achievement number, major achievement in grade 12. So, this
Lah, lah
is
KB
the
napalong KB.
performance. This
Nihong nga ron na ay
Wala na sila.
sige na yun, kaon ako. Hmm. Kaon sa eh. Ako na kaon yung karon. Hmm. Sabaw ng zoom. Saan mo na zoom?
Ibig mo na nag-operate. Si Kisya.
Gamitin mo dito ang karita na zoom sila ra.
Oo. Ilang Kisya, inig ka. September 1. Sila pa may nagpagay.
Happy kami sa September na. Hindi pa siya mabayo.
Ilan naman po. Mga account para may gamito. Mga email nila. Taray.
Maganda na hatang magpinirito. Ang lain.
Gari ko, baka nila mo.
Mag-subscribe yun ito.
Hala.
Alas balik.
Polar, Polar. Gamit na gina yung mga polo, kibig. Mga polo shirt.
Acidity ata.
Dito, wala mo po mag-display lagi. Ay, la. Ngaon ta ba? Lutog kanto. Salamat pa.
Oo, kaagpin din yung kita. Kuha kayo.
Umaga na yung regime. Kung binarodi siya, kadaan daw, gusto na hindi ko makakataw. Kasi yan kabali yung kwanto. Sa tagos. Times na mo sa grupo. Yung meron na ako, lapit na 600. Magbinuan na siya. Kinsila, tapos yung hanggang ko. Bali, 500 yung buwan. Hatag mo na ako kapit siya. Kaya 600. Hatag mo lang 600 kung may magbuwan ko. Kailangan ko na natin. Kaya ano lang. Ako may konsiyaran. Ako, sound ko galingan ba akong tanawag ng pili. Ang pili lang. Yan ang mga bakante. Ako masunod. Nagpupuloy sa mga kamay.
Tahan tayo. Sarili sa amo dumas. Kung ako kayo, ang beer patro naman po. Nagkambi kayo. Diyos.
Inday, mayon ako sa siyempre 100 kay o si Ganggang kuha naman to mali ko sa mga kumuna ko sa mga di ba og
Napunan na.
magdepende ra sa beka karon hindi mo ni hatag-hatag
Tagsa naman si Ulo na tagsa na kayo. Charo ate.
ano mo
Hindi na gumi. Sa'yo sa dito. Klaro yung visa. Aras Gismigza daw. Abdi. Ito na. Alas 11 ito. Sa online. Busy ka po kayo. Mag-duling po dito eh. Ano ba? Busy ba niya? Hindi mo na ito. Gusto mo jarak niya. Kasi buhatong eh.
pero mas okay online dahil kay kita din pa lang nakakamahaw kay ang offline lang dahil kay kita man din ka nang may mato sa eskwelahan magkuha magkatod sa ilang mga works mas makagasto ta wala na ko dira
Sa online.
sa offline
Oo.
kahit mapalit mo tayong mga libro mga work
Libre mo good.
di
Sa
na
college. Bayan. Libre
libre
man
hal
good.
oo sa kuan so
Public.
di ko na naamay mga kuan na magpaprint lang ka magkuan
Anak na ito sa Misra lang git-git. Why ba na sa Misra printed. Libre. Mo, lagi ba na na-studio?
istorya lagi na pero ang giingon gyud diha mas makagasto daw gyud ka kaysa ka ng online yung online internet naman ang data
Wala ka kung load eh. May makanang ka wifi. Di ba yung kakakuan o buhay no? Ay, mag-load din na ito. Pagka na kayo dyan. Hindi na public mga voluntary pa mga
Tao ko.
kanang ana angay ra nila ang high level ba. Kita niya sa lingon niya, ma, unsa kay ito yung kuan? Susagit, binilpit. Unsay meaning sa kuan, ma? Pero sa boat ba niya? Boat na ay nga, kita duha. Duha, boat? Kuan ka naman nakatutiki. Di, oo, duha, di ka, oo. Ang sa'yo, spelling ba? Si mama pa, nagpataka na naman siya din. Dagan mo, meaning, like spelling. B-O-T-H siya. Di, boat,
Kanduha na ang boat ko nga palit.
oh, B-O-U-G-H-T.
Yang boat na sakyanan.
Katong double O. Oh, B-O-A-T. Hindi ka nang sa ticket ba? Akong ko ano kasi.
Ticketing boat.
Ticketing boat. Mga gani. Maumay ako pasabot. Dali ay ginaka. Ha? Kanang mo ka ticket. Dagang kay kayo na ya. Spelling rin nakalahi. Ya dagang meaning. Mama naputak ka. Both of you. Agyan na paminduhan ni Bit-Bit. Kasi spelling mo sis. Akong buwan. Ini rin ako. Uy. Ada sila dito. Nagurang diba ko pang ako? Stress siya. Nahuna siya. Yung naabo naman ang bakit kung parang Richie Banti, nag-away ko. Si Richie, nilak ako naman munaog sa office. Dito na. Ito na Richie mo. Wala na, mag-describe uniform ka.
Parents orientation
Sige
niya
ilang
ako.
kay record mo kana mo.
Ato tanay.
I-record lang ayaw lang pag na kay ako nang tanawon ang nagbalik.
Wala pa mo kanila kaw. Tanawa sa.
Tanawa sa.
Gatag naman noon. Gadali. Ano sa din palit nun?
Palit yan ba?
Blakawan mo.
Nangayo ni kwarta dito sa among kuan kung may nata kami na daw.
Sonsa.
Card.
Ang card ba, mga withdraw ni. Ang savings na.
Kuno mo.
Sama ko, download ang Zoom daw.
Sa Play Store. Pasaram sa din. Iambi ng station wire.
through the synchronous nga mga sessions. So throughout the semesters, there would be time nga despite nga dili mo adto sa physical school ato mga students to interact and to engage sa ilang mga maestra o mga classmates, they can still do that inside our learning management system. So throughout their schooling sa semester naa ang guidance sa ato mga teachers because all of the resources and communication channels they can access sa ato
because ato mga students, if they graduate, pag mag-graduate na sila sa atong workforce, mo-enter na sila sa workforce nato ron, ang environment na makikita nila doon is much kung ano po yung katulad ng ginagawa natin sa online learning po natin na modality. If you have noticed na tay daghan ng mga employees nga naga-work from home, and kanang work from home nga situation or a setup nato ron, kana pod ang setup sa ato mga students when they go to the online learning modality. And we have heard ganiha ang message ni Captain, no? He is not in Cebu right now because yun nga yung ating mga restrictions in quarantine, but he is still able to deliver and still able to perform ang mga functions because of the technology and because kanang we're using ang LMS or mga new advances or innovations nato ron. Also, ang mga ang mga companies natay industrial revolution
while they are in school.
This
And
meeting
that
is
is yung process. And then
access
lalo nato, dinhi sila mo
exam or mock quiz. What is good about our learning management, dear parents and dear guardians, is that globally, this is globally po nga globally operating nga companies. So Kite University and Excelo are provided to us by our partners from Poland. So through jud dito sa goal sa atong school that they would want to provide quality nga mga resources for our students, the same pod dun sa atong learning management system. So we have at one para sa ating mga students. So for our Kite University, unsa man ang mga benefits ani for our students? So number one, ang e-books nila naka-embed na sa atong learning management system. Additionally, ang mga teachers nato, if magbuhat sila mga learning resources, automatically ma-receive po na sa atong mga students inside sa atong online learning na modality. They can communicate inside our learning management system. So, pwede sila mo-chat, pwede sila mag-send og mga email,
ang mga announcement pod sa atong school i-post po dito. So updated atong mga students kay if na announcement for example ang principal or ang office of the president, makit-an dayon sa atong mga students inside their learning management system. For our parents also, we have kanang lesson schedule. So on a week, makita ninyo unsa man na ang mga subject nga dapat pasukan ng ating mga anak kasi naka-post yon also doon sa ating learning management system. Whenever the teachers would be giving ka ng mga grades sa atong mga students, makitaan po nato na sa learning management system. So real time. Example, nag-quiz atong student ro, no? Pagkahapon, makita na tayo nato sa man ang score sa atong mga students. And we also have offline access. So ang offline access nato, dear parents and dear students and dear guardians, murag bundle ni siya sa atong online learning management system. We understand na ang mga students nato dili 24 hours ang access nato sa internet connection. Say for example, nagkaroon ng power shortage ana or napunta tag internet connection, okay lang na because we have a mobile app wherein our students can download their ebook. So even if they don't have an internet connection, they can still open and access ang ilang mga ebooks. Okay? So we also have kani atong Excelo. So Excelo, this is where our students will be taking their quizzes and their exams. So na-mention po dito sa presentation ni Doc Norma kanina is that ang mga exams sa atong mga students will be taken online to maintain po kanang validity sa atong mga exam. Ayan po. So dito sila magtitake po ng kanilang mga quizzes at saka mga exam. So unsa man ang need nato para ma-access nato atong kahit university nga learning management system. So number one, need jud ang internet connection. If you have a wired kanang linya jud nga internet connection, that is most optimum or most na premium. But if our students have access to mobile data, okay lang din yun, dear parents and dear students. They can access Skype University and Excel even if mobile data ilang internet connection. Then they would be needing any gadget that can connect to the internet. So if smartphone ilang gamit, okay lang po yan. Tablet, pwede din po yan. Mas okay kung laptop or desktop, kaya mas dako man po ng screen and then they can manage more po ang ilang mga activities. But any gadget that can connect to the internet, that is most optimum. So it's browser-based, so no need for additional na software or program na install. Murag plug and play, mo adto lang sila sa atong website and then they can automatically access ilang kahit university nga account. And lastly, they would need lang po kanang login credentials nila. So this would be kaning username and password po ng mga students po natin. So yun po yung ating online learning modality. Thank you po for our dear parents, dear students, and dear guardians. Thank you po, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Ms. Eloy, for that very comprehensive explanation regarding the LMS that the University of Cebu is going to use this coming school year. So now we will proceed with our frequently asked questions. No, our parents, we do understand you have so many questions that you want us to answer. So to answer our frequently asked questions, I would like to welcome the senior high school principal of the UCMA, Dr. Abelardo T. Tejo, and together with him will be the principal of the UCLM campus, Dr. Severina B. Chin. Let's give them a virtual clap.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Good morning, parents, guardians, students. Maayong buntag, maupay nga aga ha ato nga tanan. I hope everyone are okay, you are healthy, you are enjoying in this morning's orientation today. So my task is to somehow give you the answer on the questions that you have asked during our pre-registration. So we were able to collate these questions and hopefully we were able to give you the answer. So let's start. Number one. When will classes open? So definitely our classes will start on September 1, 2020. So that will be next week. Okay, next. How will class instruction be delivered this school year? So basically, this is a very important question we consider. Okay, a lot of you are really asking, sa may delivery or modality ang UC gamiton this coming school year? So we now have here the answer. So classroom instruction from preschool to senior high school will be conducted online through Kite University Learning Management. So it was already presented to you earlier, the learning management system. So this year, this first semester, we will be using Kite University as our system to conduct online classes. However, those students with low internet connectivity can still access the learning resources in the LMS using its offline feature. Take note that this learning resources that is being mentioned here in this slide can only be accessed through the LMS. So meaning we need to subscribe with the LMS. Otherwise, if you have not subscribed the LMS, then you cannot access the learning resources. So it's very important today. Today is very important for you to decide what particular modality you would want your kids to have. Okay? Next, number 3. How can the students access the LMS? So once they already have the access code, then they can already get into the learning management system. So Kite University will provide the students their LMS account through email. So that is why it's very important also that the data during the enrollment, di ba, ni-enroll ang atong mga bata, the data there, the email addresses that was again given in the enrollment form must be true and correct, because that will be the email wherein Kite University will be sending the students' account codes. Without that codes, the student can never enter the LMS. So steps on how to access the LMS account will be discussed during the students and parents training. So, now nga naaman tayo learning management system, so dapat lang nga i-train nato ang mga bata and you parents as well on how to navigate the learning management system. Kay bag-o man ni nato in the conventional way of handling classes, wala man daan eh. Moadto ta sa school, talk to the teacher, check our students inside the classroom. But this time, we will now be using a learning management system wherein we will already be communicating through online. Right? So, very important, there will be students training as well as parents training. So most likely, it will happen next week, but don't worry. You will be notified. Just check on the department's Facebook page, or maybe the schedules will be sent through your email by the class advisor. So, just be, kuan lang, check the department's Facebook page or the email sa imong bata, whether the schedule has already been sent. So, you will know, magkita na sa tabalik in this parihay nga nga setup. Now, in case lang nga naabot na next week, wala pa gihapon, mo naka-receive sa notification from the email or to your email, you can contact the office and ask kung naana ba'y schedule na send. So, more or less the help or the principal's office can help you get the schedules. Next, number 4. All right, so these are the information you need. Okay, number 4. Where can students get the schedule? So, these are the information you will be needing. Class schedules can be downloaded from the enrollment portal or it will be emailed by their class advisor. So very important, on the first day of classes, dapat o say dili lang o sa first day of classes kay kuan pa man si teacher na or ang advisor mag-invite pa sa mga bata to be part in the learning management system. So ang buhaton sa teacher ani is kuhaon tong email sa bata in the enrollment form, buot to siya guide ni teacher nga kaning bata na makontak na nako. So meaning, the teacher will contact the student through their email. So once na-contact na ni teacher ang student through their email, ang student will now give the verification. Nga, oh, ako ni siya ma'am, ako ni imo estudyante. And then, accept the invitation so that the student now can enter the learning management of the class advisor. So from there, adto na sila dito magkita. Okay? So, in that case, class schedules will already be delivered. Okay? And it can also be viewed in their learning management system as well. So next. Number 5. Will the students still use textbooks this school year? Of course, parents, guardians, we know it very well. Now, in this type or in this setup of classes, it's difficult that the student doesn't have any guide. So yes, this school year they will be needing textbooks, but it will be in two modality. Okay, first, for online learning modality, they will be needing ebooks. And these ebooks are already embedded in the learning management system. So, meaning, kung mo purchase ka sa ebook because you chose online learning modality, you do not need to go to the school to purchase ebooks. Yan naman, it is already embedded in the learning management system. All you need to do now, today, this morning, is to make your decisions whether you want your kids to be online or offline. You need to consider the safety. You need to consider also the effort that your kids will do when they enter their classes. Kaya kung ako'y parent, ani, I would rather say, oh, e-book na lang to. Okay, hindi naman mo ito akong bata sa school. Safe pa, makita pa na ako, naharap pa sa balay. Right? So all these ebooks are already embedded in the learning management system. Now, for offline learning modality, yes, they will still need textbook, physical textbook, because in this textbook, they will use it as their main references, which is paired with the subject outline, which was already mentioned and discussed by Dr. Oplado earlier. So, the purpose or the intention of subject outline is simply to give our student reference, guide on what particular activities in the textbooks they are going to work on. So the student can follow through with the discussion. Okay? So again, they will be needing textbook. So it could be ebooks or textbook. So again, make your decision now whether you will be choosing online or offline. What's the advantage? Okay? In this especially, consider ang karon nga situation. Nga dili pagawson ang hatong mga bata below 21. And remember, most of our kids age below 21, which the government will not allow them to go out. So, muna, ako, as a parent, I would rather go to this. Okay? Kaya mas safe ang akong bata. Okay, next, number 6. Where can they get the textbooks and how much? Okay, so mo na yung pinaka daghan nga question. Pila man gyud ng inyong ebook, pila man gyud na inyong textbooks. So let's start with textbooks. How much ang textbooks? On how you are going to get it. So ordering of textbooks is through the publishing e-commerce website with, of course, delivery charge.
Maulog yun
And
yung
who
kuan
will
na
take
lagi.
care of the delivery
Si
fee?
Papa na yun ang
It is
ipakuha.
charged by the buyer, you, parents and guardians. And take note, rate charges depends on the location. Okay? So dool, mas barato. Kung layo, mahal-mahal. Now, the price of textbook ranges from 350 pesos to 550 pesos per textbook, per subject, per semester. Right? Individual. Now, so meaning, you can compute it now. If a student has 8 subjects, and these 8 subjects required textbooks, times 8, that's the amount you will be paying when you buy physical textbooks. Plus the delivery fee. Right? So, if you opt to have offline, you can buy the textbook directly to the publishing bookstore or to the university textbook center. Okay? The principal's office is not in charge of selling textbooks. Igo lang mo mutawag sa principal's office, mangutana, asa man ta makapalitan nga textbook. Okay? At this point in time, I think dili pa man available sa atong textbook center sa school ang mga textbook. So, adto dyan mo sa ilang publishing bookstore. Or you can log sa ilang publishing e-commerce website. Next, number 7. Okay, so ang ganiya, number 6, multi-cost sa physical textbooks. In number 7, how much will students pay for the LMS and ebooks? Bundle. Take note, bundle. Okay? So, the cost for the LMS and ebook, kung ebook yun na siyang paliton individually, the price that you are seeing on screen will not be the same. Because the pricing for LMS and ebooks are separate. Okay? But, good news. The University of Cebu were able to negotiate the prices of LMS and ebooks bundled. Okay? So, the total price of these ebooks and LMS is only 1,750 pesos only per semester. Take note, good news pa good. It's not per ebook. It's the package. So meaning, if there are 8 or 10 subjects, and these 10 subjects required textbooks, they will only be needing to pay 1,750 pesos per semester. So kung i-divide nato na ng 1,750 by 10, nahug na lang og 175 pesos per ebook ang atong mabayaran. Kay i-package na siya. And another good news, if you cannot pay the 1,750 pesos in cash directly, you can pay it monthly at 350 pesos. See? So, pangitaan pa jud way nga dili gyud mo maglisod so that your kids can really go on with the online classes. So karon very very important. Critical ang decision karon. Unsa man gyud best para sa akong anak in this time of situation. Okay? Okay, your decision will somehow give us an idea na you really care about your kids. So payment procedures will be posted in the department's Facebook page or will be sent through email by the class advisors. Okay, so take note ha. Kung kadto ganiya sa number 6, 350 pesos to 550 pesos ang cost per textbook per subject. Kung na ay 10 subjects, Kung tag 350 or 550, more or less, ang ilang mabayaran, 3,500 per semester. Okay? Or 5,550 pesos per semester. Kani, it's only 1,750. Regardless of how many textbooks they will be needing in their strand. So, kay maritime money, pila ka book ang textbooks required, basta naalang sa LMS, naalang sa kahit university, maora na imong bayro nun. Wala na ilahi. Okay? Next, number 8. Okay, what is the structure of an online class? So it was mentioned earlier by Dr. Oplado about synchronous and asynchronous. So basically, mo na structure sa atong online class na ay synchronous, na ay asynchronous. So in layman's term, anang synchronous, magkauban ta, real time. Parehag classroom, mo to'y na-schedule ang bata mo na mo ato sa school. Kay mag-uban si teacher and ang mga bata and their classmates in one time. So kani kay online man da, so they call it synchronous. Okay, the schedule is first subject. Kaya ang first subject nato 4 hours man na. So it does not mean to say nga 4 hours sad sila mag-meet. So we schedule it 2 hours a week only per subject or depending on the subject. Kaya usahay man si teacher makig-arrange with the student kay murag dako kayo ang task or activity nga buhaton, so makig-arrange sa teacher. So that's why very important, if you choose online learning modality, dapat when the teacher schedule synchronous or online class on that particular time, dapat present si student. Do not allow the student na dili siya mo join. Ano man, all the information, all the activities, all the announcement will be made by the teacher only for that time. Why? Because after 2 hours sa ilang meeting, the remaining hours will be utilized for independent work online or offline. And mo na nagitawag asynchronous. So dili na sila mag-uban. So mo na very important yun, your decision today to choose wisely. Choose wisely. Unsa man gay pinaka-best nga angayan nato mahatag sa bata at this time nga napata sa pandemic. Anyway, if it will change by second semester, maybe mausap na sa mga atong dynamics, structure na po. So at this point in time lang, first semester mausap ni atong i-concentrate. So we're waiting for your decision today. I think it was already posted in the chat box. You can already start filling out the registration form on what learning modality you really want to choose for your kids at this time sa karon nga pandemic. So, next, Dr. Chin, it's your turn. Thank you very much.
Yes, Sir Tejo, for giving us the time, our parents. I'd like first to greet our parents, maayong buntag mga parents, guardians, and also our maritime students. Kumusta na mga tanan? So are we ready for this school year, which is really different from the regular practices that we had for the past many years. This is our 5th year of operation of the senior high school, and we noticed that there are really great changes. So karon ato na ta sa question number 9 nga gisugdan ni Sir Tejo. So question number 9 is, do students need to follow their class schedule? Sunod ba kuno sila sa class schedule? Of course, yes, they do. However, during their independent learning time, naa sila independent learning time. So, parents or guardians are encouraged to monitor the progress and completion of the students' assigned activities. Because I remember, kahinumdum ko no sa previous years, na yung mga parents mo na sa office, maingon nga, ma'am, nga nung nahagbong man akong anak, nga sige man siya mo atin sa klase, every day, ihatod siyang papa. Karon niingon ang estudyante nga, pag-abot sa gate, iniglakaw sa papa, mutuyok man sad siya, di musod sa klase. So, dili ma-monitor. So, karon there's no reason nga dili ma-monitor. No, ma-monitor na gid yung parents ha, mga igsuon ang inyong anak kay naara man nilang classroom sa inyong balay. So, parents, guardians are encouraged to monitor the progress and completion of the students' assigned activities. Kung nihimo ba sila silang assignment, mga performance tasks, kay unsa man si graduate sa teacher kung wala i-pass. So, kinahanglan mo sunod sila. So, again, they have to follow their class schedule. So, kung sa subject nila ang adlaw sa Lunes, then they have to follow. Martes, maupod until Friday. Okay, so parents, I hope this question number 9 is clear to all of us, to all of you parents and guardians and students. Okay, let's go to question number 10. Number 10 says, will there still be interaction and collaboration among other learners in an online class? Now, naata sa online class ha, kay duha man ni atong kuan online ug offline, but we are most referring this to online class. Doon na ba kuno interaction? Doon na ba engagement? Doon na ba collaboration ang estudyante? The answer is yes. Of course, no? Students interaction and collaboration with other learners. Kay real time na sila at the same time. So it's part of the class activities like video conferencing, like this one. Kita makita ay ko libo mo ta kapin. 1.4 thousand niya. Sa klase nila mga 50 or 45. So kita ay ra gina sila sa diri sa ilang laptop or ilang smartphone. So they have their video conferencing, magka-discuss sila, discussion forums, na sila group task and class discussion using of course the LMS na katong University. So again, parents, will there still be interaction? Yes, there is. Collaboration? Yes, there is. So students' interaction and collaboration with other learners is part of the class activities. Okay, so that is number 10. Let's go to question number 11. Question number 11 says, how will the learners and the parents know the activities? Kung sa may inyong mga kalibutan, no, di ba? Di-mention na ni Ma'am Eloy Sabtin, pareho pagplido nga, ang LMS mo gamit. So, how will the learners and the parents know the activities? There is a weekly schedule of class activities and instruction posted in the LMS, which will guide the learners and you parents or guardians on the given task. So, muna, monitor ninyo, kani, inyo na bang gigamit, Juan Pedro, inyo na bang trabaho, kay submit na ni siya. Next, o ano sa gi-require sa teacher. So, there is a weekly schedule of class activities. So, again, you parents, the learners will know the activities using our LMS, which is the Kite University. So that's question number 11. Klaro-klaro na po na siya. Next, we go to number 12. Okay, number 12 says, how will learners be graded in online classes? So, graduhan gina sila kay isa una lang usan pag-measure. Now, grading system is in online classes, of course, we'll follow the DepEd Order number 8, series of 2015. Okay, this is entitled Policy Guidelines and Classroom Assessment for the K-12 Basic Education Program. Ipakita mo ito ganina sa assessment niya. Na components ito ang quizzes, performance tasks, na ay quarterly assessment. Okay, so ang teacher, using the LMS, okay, we have quiz. About mga pila ka minutes. So, pas-pas na sila mga answer. So, maminaw gina sila. Focus, kaya di mag-focus, maglaag-lag ang utok na dili ka answer dali niya, time limited. So, we have to follow and then katong performance task, kaya ito ilang group task. Although it's online, but they can still connect with their classmates, so they can do group activity. And also the quarterly assessment. So that is how our students are being graded in an online classes. Although the passing grade, it's not mentioned here, but ang passing grade is 75. The lowest grade is 60, which is hagbong. So mo na parents mo, wa nag-rason nga dili ma-monitor kay na gina sila mismo sa inyong balay. Ang pagtan-aw na lang kung hihimo ba sila kay sa balay nya dili mo himo. So wa gyapon lami. So may nang matan-aw gyud ninyo, ala kada adlaw tan-awon gyud. Kung naay nagtrabaho ang parents, at least na somebody. Pero mga butan naman po ng mga American sa mga fan. Okay, number 13. Let's go to question number 13. How do students take the examinations? Siguro kanina examinations mo ni ang katong quizzes, labi na tong mga summative test, katong periodic exam. So, schedule of examinations will be posted in the internet. Again, learning management system. Mo man na siya ang ikuha para nga mo manage atong educational delivery. So examination shall be conducted online using LMS platform and other digital tools to ensure the integrity of the assessment. So ang atong examinations dili lang sa makita ang bisag asa sa kinsa kay ibaw naman tano na we have to protect also the integrity of the assessments para valid siya, para reliable siya. Okay, nga kana mao gina ang result sa examination sa estudyante. So parents, makakita gyud mo sa ilang result right away. So how do students take the examinations? Using LMS, which will be posted. Okay, let's go to question number 14. Number 14 says, what devices are needed to participate in an online class? So, you-mention naman ni. So, ato nang balikon, no? Kay aron ma-register gid sa mind. To participate in an online class, devices are needed. Asa man siya? So, smartphone, pwede. Tablet, pwede. Desktop, laptop, and of course, number 1 is the internet connection. Kay kung wala internet, unsa unang pud pagka-connect, no? So internet is really needed. So those are the devices needed for an online class. All right, number 15. Let's go to number 15. How can parents view notification and monitor the academic progress and performance of their children? So, unsaon sa ginikanan nga makita nila, ma-notified sila, mapahibaw sila sa progress, academic progress, sa performance sa ilang mga bata. Di ba? Nakita, monitor. Okay, monitor the performance, monitor the quiz, monitor everything na naa sa balay. So, parents can check notification, send or receive messages to and from the teachers through the communication channel embedded in the LMS. So, i-mention na naganihan ni Eloisa Sad ang katong communication channel. So, using again the LMS, you parents will be notified, you can receive, and you can also send if in case you have some inquiry. Unlike kaniadto nga maadtog gyud sa school, mangutana, nya og naay i-message dili pa matubag, so karon diretso na. So you can, again, you will be notified, you can send, and you can receive messages to and from the teachers using the communication channel of our Kite University LMS. So that is number 15. With regards to parents' notification, monitoring on the academic progress as well as the performance of your children. Okay, that's number 15. Let's go to question number 16. Number 16, when will be the parents' webinar and orientation? So, kaning atong himo karon parents orientation, this is for the general. This is general orientation. So, there will be a webinar for you parents and also the students, learners. So, here, the schedules for the learners and parents LMS webinar so that you will be oriented and you will have thorough understanding. Kaya katong gihatag ganiya ni Ma'am Eloisa, it's just overview of how this LMS is presented to our senior high school. So there will be training, webinar training, and also orientation that will be posted in the department's Facebook page or will be sent through email by the class advisor. And we hope that the email address given by the student is correct. Kaya usahay magmugna ra na sila email din niya. Then email ang teacher nga kanang di man tumaon yan apay www. So saon na lang. So parents please we need a collaboration with me. So tripartite. Kamo, then kami, then ang school niya estudyante ana. So again, when will be the parents webinar and orientation? So the schedules will be given to you through LMS regarding this one and will be posted in our Facebook page of our department, senior high school. Okay, that's number 16. Let's go to number 17. Na pa ba?
Hello?
How much is the tuition fee? It's the accounting office. Sila gina ka mga kahibawaan na. So, you will be guided. This is true to all campuses mani. So, for our students in the UC Lapu-Lapu and Mandawi, parents or guardians, brothers, sisters, students, you may refer to students accounting with this number Then they have also their FB page, kani. Then you can go to cashier also. We have this number. Pwede ninyo ninyong picturean. And then also their email address. If you want records, you want documents, you refer to the registrar's office, kung saan yung ilang number o ilang email address. For those students, parents, guardians na ilang anak na sa UCLN. Okay, how about the other campus? Next is UC MATC, katong sa Mambaling. So we have for the students accounting, they have this number also. And then email address. So for students and parents who are in UC MATC, you have this number. And the cashier and also the registrar. This is the registrar's number. So please inform with this para dili sad mo mawani. Kayo ba? Just like in the enrollment, ma'am, my son is supposed to be in MTC, pero nasayop siya, ato siya sa LM. Natagka Cebu City siya. Sige, ato nang facility. Nabalhin na yung town po. Okay, so for UC Banilad, students accounting, mga number, cashier, mo sa nga number, nasa sila email address, and then the registrar, mo sa in case nasa may anak nga dito na Gisela. So this is the number. And next is, so this is for UC Banilad, we go to UC Main. Okay, UC Main. So, students accounting, 255, ito na ba sa kay gamay raman ni. Student, 255777, local 4103. Nya, mora magyapon ng cashier, o ang registrar, parihara yung trunk line, but the local number is different. So, we have local 4166. Nya, nasa iyang cellphone number. And then,
Di ako gisin mo katong sa MATC. Kasi sa MATC man ako.
So this is their number in UC Main. All right. Then we go to the next. So for hotline numbers, if you need emergency, you want to know right away. So look at the hotline numbers. UC Main 255 upat ka 7777, UCLM 345 upat ka 6, then UC Banilad 2324179. And UC MATC 2628888. So muna siya ang mga hotline. So you can contact that number. Alright? So, do we still have other? Okay, nabasa na ni ganina ni Dr. Tejo. So ato lang yung balik ko, no? Basin wala ka catch up atong uban. So, in case you have some inquiries, clarification for the specific office, these are the campus again, Banilad, Main, MATC, UCLM, and then CTC, our sister school. And we have the following contact person. For Banilad, Mr. Alex Ginita, Ms. Malin Rapilo Ordiz. For Main, Freddy Sakin, MATC, Melissa Oporto. UCLM, Dr. Chin, Dr. Patindol, and CTC, Mr. Santa Teresa. And these are the contact numbers and also the email address. I hope po nagay rason na you will not be connected because everything is given to you sa office, sa campus, niya ang mga email address o contact number. Okay. So, all right. So far that is the questions that we received, and I would like to say thank you very much, parents, for your time, taking time and attending. God bless us all, and see you some other time also. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tejo and Dr. Chin, for answering all the frequently asked questions of our parents and our guardians. So again, let me remind the parents and the guardians that the link to access the registration form on what modality you are going to choose for your student is available in the chat box. Please make sure that before you leave this Zoom meeting, you will be able to fill it out because we really need that information again. So what are the considerations? No, are we going offline or are we going online? So again, parent, if you go offline, still dili na ta mag-internet. Magkuan na si bata, magtuon na silang balay, pero the student has to have the book. And again, as mentioned earlier, if your student has, let's say for example, 8 or 9 subjects, so the student has to buy the 8 to 9 textbooks, which is ang price range from 350 to 550 per book, and you are going to order that sa publishing
Naananing
house.
mo
So
ang
what
link,
we
ako
can do on
nag-send.
our part is we are just going to recommend to you on how to contact no the publishing house. And then again, if you are going to choose online, so the student will have access to our LMS no mag-online sila, and then kailangan lang na atay cellphone baron, tablet, which is very common naman sa atong mga students no. They have the smartphones, and then pwede po kung naamoy laptop or naamoy desktop, that would be better. And then again, kung naamoy internet connection, mas maayo. But if wala, okay ra kayo ang data connection because kaya ra ma-run ra gihapon ang system maski pag nakadata ra ang bata. And then the entire learning system is priced at 1,750 up till na o pakapin or embedded na ang e-book, meaning dili na mo magpalit og textbook. Kaya ang bata, dili man na makatuon kung walay libro, di ba? Lisod-sod kaayo. So if you are going to do online, so the e-book is embedded or naan na sa system, sa iyang LMS, ma-access na niya for the amount of 1,750 for the entire semester na siya ha. When you buy textbook, kung mag-offline mo, you are going to pay for the book the moment nga inyong i-order. So meaning, dili siya pwede ka ng staggered. And then, it's not advisable also na, ay, karon nga week, akong kwarta 500 raman, kanilang sa nga libro. O niya, sunod na lang sa new isa. Because it will not be beneficial for the student kung staggered yung libro, kay magsugod ang klase dungan man. Di man sad nga, karon lang ta magklase ha, kay kanang karon pa man kana ay libro dili man ging ana parent. So pero kung mag-online mo, si 1,750 kung kaya ninyo bayaran on the spot, maayo. Pero kung di, again, as mentioned earlier, pwede rin siya staggered, no? I-appeal siya sa inyong tuition fee, taga-bulan. So that is 350. So more na inyong bayaran para sa LMS. So now, unsa man gyud? Are we going online or are we going offline? Unya kung mag-online sad si bata, dili man sad kailangan nga hala ka 8 yang subjects o 9 yang subjects unya 4 hours every week. So pila man na si 8 times 4, 32 hours pila mag-online. No, because when we go online, naaman sa giingon as mentioned ganina, no, parents and guardians, we have our synchronous or asynchronous. So kung mag-synchronous sila, kumingon lugar ko karon as Filipino teacher nga, oy mga bata, magklase ta ha. Atong klase, kuan, MWF man atong klase, mag-meet ta online, maging-ani ta online, kita ta online, gamit atong LMS, mag-online mo sa Lunes.
Kapag-register na to, baka
The rest ng
nag-send
mga
ako
days,
link.
dili na, mag-offline na ta, or Lunes or Miyerkules na ta mag-online. Then the rest na po is mag-offline. So dili gid kailangan nga perminti mo kung katong mga walay internet connection nga kailangan gid all throughout the week, kailangan gyud mag-data mo dili. Naray ko anan maplano sa dinyo kay informan mo ahead of time na mao ni ang mga days nga mag-online ang bata. So mas dali atong monitoring. And to the part of this to the part of the parents also, you can monitor easier because you will be given with your own access to the LMS para pod maka-follow up mo sa inyong students. So I hope everything has been cleared for today, no? And then let me just remind again, parents, to access the registration form nasa atong chat box so that you will be able to choose kung sa man to katong sa una nga naguna-huna nga mag-offline. Kaya pa yung paminaw nila gasto ang internet tapos karon naka-realize sila nga, uy, mas mahal man ang libro. Mag-online na lang ko. So karon pwede na siya mo pili o katong gusto po din nga kung unsa inyong gusto, sige. Karon na ang chance para mo decide na mo maka-finalize mo kung unsa gyud ang best para sa inyong anak. And then since wala naman tay mga questions, no, and everything sad nga gipangutana, all questions have been raised through our Q&A portion has been answered by the technical teams nato na answer na tanan. So I hope the parents and guardians were able to take note of the contact numbers, no, the mga information nga dapat nilang tawagan or i-message or i-email in cases that you have clarifications, no, if you have questions to ask. There are different contact numbers that were shown earlier for different campuses. I hope you were able to take note of that. And also, each campuses has their own FB page, which is, I am sure, our students have been following the SAD because you've been visiting that page during the enrollment period, no? So you can also message us if napo mo lain nga concern. So wala naman siguro no, na-clarify naman ang tanan. I hope today is very kana bitaw helpful sa atong tanan because things have been clarified regarding the online class for this coming school year 2020-2021. Are we going to use online or are we going to use offline? So I hope everything is clarified and parents can decide better on what modality to choose. And once again, dear parents and guardians, thank you so much for making your time to attend today. We are really very, very happy because we are getting around 1,600 participants and we were able to reach up to 1,400 sa ato ang Zoom meeting. So we are roughly 90 or 90% more sa population sa among gi-expect. So thank you so much for making time and I hope you will continue to make time, no? In kanang monitoring your students as we go along with our semester. Thank you so much and that will be all. Stay safe everyone and God bless.
Thank you, parents. Goodbye.
Driven by attorney Augusto W. Go's dream of giving the very best education, Cebu College and Commerce opened with just
Papag-register na.